Yo, what's good, y'all? It's ID Rich again. You know what it is. East Coast Connect session featuring my man Shay Black in the building. What's good, Shay?
Good, bro. Good,
I,
man.
I already know we're gonna get this junk started off, but first, I want to break it down. That's what I'm gonna break it down on to today, man. The stove guy, reasonable drought plate. Shout out to Dannysplash. Gonna start breaking down, but first we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with this joint right here to cook everything up, get everything loose. Shay Black right here.
Slick talk, switch my neck.
Sound like some 90s hip hop shit. Let's get into it. Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Yeah. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. Why, yeah. Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Yeah. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. I hear your motherfuckers talk about it, but I stay seeing bodies with the motherfucking choke. Hey yo, watch your surroundings cause they all frozen. Heart turned cold at 13, although I'm soft spoken, no emotions. Marijuana toting, roll a roach and wheels broke in. Take a sip of potion, I carry out in the open. It's trouble on my mind, money in my pocket, burner on my hip, 50 on the dash, 10 inside this rocket. They say the good die young, and I believe it. The wicked stay alive, the test us, I know it's needed. In the vibes, I still read it. The pride since the fetus, I the lies, so-called heroes, the lies had me heated. I had a lot of rage, and I try not to release it, but if I grab the gauge, I promise that you can meet it. Was a good kid, suffering heavy, and I was deadly, and I blame it on the people that watched when innocence left me. Was born into the belly of the beast. So it's hard finding any type of peace, man, it's real in the field. Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. Slick it, get your neck slick quick.
Shade Black shit.
Turn around and body getting choked out.
We got one on this one right here.
Talk about it. Stay seeing bodies with the motherfucking choke around it.
First you get the power, then you get respect. Disrespect shade, you won't get hit with the tech. Slick talk, all I see is bodies with chalk around it. Back against the wall, how you gonna react when surrounded? So when you see me, you better salute. Shade Black, I'm on my piece of clues and I'm ready to shoot. You rapping scary, I see it in your face. I bet if you get locked, I know you telling on the whole case. Yeah, shade is authentic, I know I really got it. I got the momentum, you could try, but you niggas can't stop it. I'm on another level, upper echelon, it's levels to the shit. And from the top, I'm about to drop a bomb. I hope y'all know y'all motivate me when y'all doubt me. Niggas try to go, they try to go without me. Shade Black, the world about to know my name. Just be patient, wait a minute, Shay go chase the game.
Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. Slick it, get your neck slick quick. Every time I turn around and body getting choked out. I hear your motherfuckers talk about it, but I stay seeing bodies with the motherfucking choke around it.
Yeah. Slick Talk, Shay Black, featuring YNX 716. That's my shit
Yes.
right there, man. That's off that. That's all. My fault. Hear me good?
Yeah, hell yeah, you good, bro. You good.
Yeah, that's off that ghetto pain that you dropped like over a year ago, right?
Correct. Dropped that about a year ago. My first project, my first official project. This something I wanted to give to the people. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay. Nah, that's definitely a dope project. That's one of my favorite projects that came out at fourth quarter 2019 and the beginning of first quarter for 2020. Keep it real. You got the songs, the message, the storyline you got behind it. I feel everything. It's ghetto pain. I feel everything that you're talking about. The features you have on there, YNX 716, Bro God, those just to name a few people that you know that I'm a fan of. So it just I'm ready. I always look forward to what you got in store, what you coming up next, and I see you have struggles coming up very soon. Let's talk about that.
about it, man. Listen, and first and foremost, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support. And with Ghetto Struggle, as you can see how I'm going with it. You got Ghetto Pain, and now you got Ghetto Struggle coming. Just a little EP, just a little four. I was going to get four songs people pretty. I heard pretty much like I heard like little snippets of them, but y'all gonna get 4 songs, and then I'm gonna a song on there called "Dominate the Game" featuring Waverly Jones. Shout out to Waverly Jones, Brown Sample
Hmm.
Podcast.
Yeah, yep. Shout out to Waverly. Yep.
Sir, and Speedy the Icon. My guy Speedy the Icon on there. That dominate the game. Just talk. It's real emotional. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear it's gonna be 4 tracks on there. It's gonna be some powerful joints. Remember them times, Slick Talk 2, Who Came For Us, and then I'm gonna just drop the album. You know what I mean? But that's what's up right now, though. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued of what's on Ghetto Struggles and more to come for you in the future. Um, and shout out to Waverly Jones. He was on that Slick Talk too. I see him make cameo on Slick Talk. Waverly Jones is definitely a power into the Buffalo community and upstate New York community with the Roundtable Podcast. Shout out. Um, I know I remember when I first met you and I first came across you was like at one of my showcases or some showcase you done came up on stage. You know, you said we introduced each other. I want to say Piffy, NY Piffy is the one that really that really put you into my ear. He said, "Yeah, my man Black, da 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 da. Give him a listen, come through." And I know when you came on stage, when you had performed and rap, it was dope. It was dope. I could tell that you still like because you were telling me like you just getting back into form. I could tell you getting back in form, but it's like you never left. You never left. And I definitely see when I'll be following you on social media, your energy of doing freestyles like once a week or almost every day. What's your motivation behind all that? Like we're pulling out freestyles every day, and sometimes you may not get the feedback you get or not. But what's your motivation behind it?
HB, man, the motivation behind that is that I ain't gonna lie, I've been seeing that. That's what I've been seeing on the gram. Like I was seeing it on the gram. I was seeing people from California, people like Lily Baby from the West Coast. You know what I mean? How she got to deal with Mozzie off of freestyling off of Instagram. So, and you get a lot of exposure like that. So what I do is I'll just drop freestyles. People gonna share, whoever gonna like and gravitate towards it, then that's what they're gonna do. And whoever don't, it is what it is. But I just do it just like lyrical exercise, you know what I mean? And it's
Mm-hmm.
just my past, like it's what I do for my pastime, you know what I mean? So if I'm at home and I write something, I just want to put it out there. So I'm gonna write it, memorize it, and then put the freestyle out. Just a little lyrical exercise, just to get the people to stay relevant, you know what I mean? To stay relevant to
Right.
the people. But
What's your like creativity process before that? It's something that you just whether that's come to your head or it's something that you just get into your zone, like you're in your room or when you're on the road. Cause I know you're a truck driver. What's your
man, listen, when I'm on the road, it depends. Like I could be sitting there, I might roll up, you know what I'm saying? And then I hear a beat, I go to Beat Stars. That's my little secret little, well, ain't no
mm-hmm.
secret, a lot of people know. And I just
Yep.
listen to some, figure out what I want to do, or I go to, I'll just go to YouTube or something, and I'll hear like I'll think about like an old school beat from the '90s because I grew up in the '90s. Find me an old school '90s beat and just write something to it. You know what I mean? That's my process, man. Roll up, just especially when I'm on the road. When I'm on the
Right.
road, talking by myself, I'm always thinking, always thinking. You know what I'm saying?
And for the
Word.
viewers, you not know, Shay Black, he a truck driver too. You ride on the road, man. We just talking about the storm up here in upstate NY. You know, he was like, I gotta sit back. I sit back tonight. but
It's going to the city too. It's crazy. I'm supposed to be
yeah,
going to New York with my family, but can't make it.
yeah, my cousin down in New York, he a truck driver. I know he do like FedEx, like he make a trip from Connecticut and New York, and he says crazy down there. I know he probably I don't know if he on the road or not. But yeah, stay safe, cuz listening to this. So well, I want to get like deeper into your music because I know like your music, you really we talk about when you was incarcerated, when you had that bump in the road, in your life, um, and it's like a lot of your music when you come through, you it always bring back to that, and I really want to touch into that. Is this something that did you write a lot while you were inside? Like first of all, how long you was inside for, and what would you? Is it something that you wrote about? Did you write a lot inside?
Well, I was inside for I had 5 years sentence. I did 4 years after 5 years. And yeah, I wrote inside, but I didn't never rap though. Never rap the whole time. My whole time I stayed. If I did rap, it was to myself, in my
Mm-hmm.
cubicle. I was like at late night. You know what I'm saying? Listening to 93.7 the blackout.
Right,
Just
right.
that, listening to it and then late night do my thing. But I never really rapped in front of nobody because the environment was a different type of environment. You be seeing that, you be hearing dudes talk like seeing that, they get upstate, they may be rapping, but it's not like that. It's a different environment. It's a serious environment. So you're not really, I mean, me personally, I'm not really sitting in the yard freestyling, and I'm trying to watch around and make sure ain't nothing going on. You feel me? That's my thing. But yeah, I never really wrote. Nobody heard me rap upstate. This is something I've been doing all my life, though, basically. I mean,
Okay. So before you went upstate, you was rapping before then.
of course, yeah, and off and on rap.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely in the studio rapping. I started out young, man. I started out rapping when I was young, like 8 years old, probably 7. When some Thug Life album dropped, but Thug Life, Tupac, Thug Life, and all that stuff dropped.
Okay.
I was rapping young, but I stopped as I got older. I started getting into the streets off and on. I was in and out of jail my whole 20s. All of my 20s, I was in and out of jail, back and forth, back and forth. Went to the army, went to jail in the army. You know what I'm saying? But never got a chance to really pursue my rap career like I wanted to when I was supposed to do it at that young prime age. You know what I mean?
Right. So when you date back, when you say you started young, what was your influence? What kind of rappers you listened to growing up?
Well, I grew
You
up
just
on
mentioned
Tupac.
Tupac.
Yeah, I grew up on Tupac. That was my first album. I actually grew up on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm from the East Side. I'm from the East Coast, but I grew up on West Coast music. It all started like my first album was E40. My first song that I ever heard was E40. You know what I'm saying? Captain Save-A-Ho. That's my first song I ever heard. And you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I was listening to. I had to
Right.
be at least 7. I had to be like 7 years old listening to this E40 Captain Save-A-Ho. But then after that, it was a time when my aunt had passed away, and then that's some Thug Life dropped. That's some Tupac Thug Life. But once that dropped and I heard that, and me and my cousin, because his mom had just died, so that was an emotional album for us. We was listening to it every day, nonstop, little kids. And ever since then, I was hooked. That's what my influence was, Tupac. I grew up on Tupac. I didn't really listen to no other rappers growing up. I mean, I did, but not like I did Tupac. I was such a Tupac fanatic.
Yeah. Tupac definitely a GOAT. Yeah, GOAT right there. A lot of people listen. I grew up listening to Tupac. Was you born and raised from Buffalo, right? Sorry, Buffalo, right?
Yeah, born and raised. My roots from New York City though. My dad from the South Bronx, Cypress.
Okay.
Cypress,
What
you know what I'm saying? But I'm born in Buffalo, born and raised in Buffalo, but back and forth from New York City with my dad.
what you feeling like? How you liking the energy? What you feel about the energy in Buffalo right now, and the whole upstate right now, as far as like the music, the sports, and
Listen,
the art?
loving everything that's going on. I love the unity. You know what I'm saying? I connect with a lot of people through this hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, me going to prison and dealing with post traumatic stress disorder and all of that. You really don't want to meet new people. But as I've been coming into this hip hop scene, this upstate, it's a unit together. Everybody networking. So I love it, man. I love it. It's just like give you that push to make you want to keep dropping projects and doing stuff, no matter how old you are. That ain't we
Right.
setting an age limit to everything in hip hop. Nah, and if you want to drop that pain, drop it. Drop it. It's art. You know what I mean? I
Right.
love it.
Nah, that's a
Sports,
whole
Buffalo,
fact, man.
Buffalo
It,
Bills, all that. You saying?
I was just saying like last week with everything with 2 weeks with the Bills winning and everything. You just seeing everything with the Bills and with Griselda and other people too. Other people too that's being successful in Buffalo. Um, it's like cool to be a Bills fan now. It's cool to be a Bills fan. It's cool to be a Buffalo and all that. And it's feel like that's the American team, man. I'm just loving the energy of the whole as an upstate. Um, and I'll definitely see when I want to date back, like with your music and definitely with Y and X with you, I'll be feeling like y'all like the street poets of Buffalo. Y'all like
Oh
the
man,
street poets, man. Real talk, man. Like I'll be feeling I'm not from Buffalo, I'm from Rochester, but it's the same type of it's same thing, different stories all the time. But I feel it. Like I feel it when it comes to Buffalo. I feel everything you're saying. Is the lyrics is everything. I feel like your passion when you bring your body with passion and your stage presence would definitely bring people ear to your music. Um, and I just salute you. Keep it going. Um, shit, you get into sports?
I mean, shit. I'm not really a sports fan, but I rock with the Bills like 100%. Like the
The
Bills playing,
Bills?
I'm
What
into
you
it.
What you
You
felt
know,
about the Bills? You thought you what you think about the Bills? You thought like they were Super Bowl ready this year, or you just you being biased? You want to be biased? They're Super Bowl ready, or you think next year they got it? Next year they Super
nah,
Bowl ready.
next we was ready this year, but it just wasn't. You know, we was ready, but it wasn't our time. Point blank. You know what I mean? But next year though, I believe we're gonna take it. I believe we're gonna take the whole game, man. I think we're gonna go undefeated. That's my prediction. I believe we're gonna go undefeated because we so hungry and we really wanted it. You know what I'm saying? That we
You
really
hear that
need this,
from?
man. Buffalo need this championship. We need this. It's gonna uplift the city for real. It's gonna really bring us together. Black, white, all that. It bring everybody together. You know what I'm saying? Just like hip hop, bring everybody together, man. Go to stamps. We go to stamps and you in the stamps and it's black, white, and everybody rocking. It don't matter. Ain't no fights. So I ain't gonna lie. Every time I go to stamps, I ain't seen a fight yet. I bet every time I performed, I think I performed it like 4 times. I haven't seen a fight. It was always love. Everybody had their little drinks. Everybody networking. And so this is like, we need that. We need that for the win. We need that win for the city. I'm telling you, I believe the crime rate gonna go down, all that. I mean,
Now that's a whole fact, man. And people don't
word.
know
We
about
got it.
Stamps. Stamps is a bar outside of Buffalo. That's where I had like a lot of my showcases, the other shows that be happening there. A lot of promoters, hip hop showcase. A mix. It's a mixed crowd bar. Shade Black on that stage, like you said, 4 times. Been there a couple times. Dope venue. Haven't been open since the pandemic, since the shit's been shut down. Highly missed. Just bringing that up on the Bars Coalition page on Facebook. Definitely follow that. Um, what you thinking about this, like this no show situation? How you make sure you going above float, like flowing with this music with no show? Because shows can be a real big help for a lot of artists. Just getting out there shows. A lot of artists not really too much or not too much of a social media, heavy social media, but they heavy like they foot presence is crazy in presence. So how you feeling with like no shows and stuff?
I mean, yo, it's killing me because I love to perform. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, when you perform, it's an opportunity to get your stuff out. People gonna gravitate, especially if you kill it. They gonna follow you on Instagram. You might come out that joint with 100 followers, like I did the one night. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't
Right,
believe
right.
it. Like I started out my IG. Everybody just started typing. They pull their phones out and just it's a way to get that. But I miss it, man. It's affecting me, man. Like I want to promote this ghetto struggle, and I want to promote my album that I'm about to start working on. But I'm gonna drop it fast though. I ain't gonna play with this one. You feel me? But
Okay.
when you perform, though, it helps, man. It's hurting me right now. But I actually got. I want to do this performance, a virtual performance coming up next month. It's a all virtual, but they got a nice. What's his name? I can't think of his name, man. I messed up about that, but yeah, it's a nice little virtual performance coming up. Where like they do on TV. You just get on there. It's gonna be footage and all that. You know what I mean? Smoke, big screen in the back. But this is something that I need to do to get on the stage and just show that energy, release some of this energy that I got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Right.
gotta take advantage of the opportunity what it is, and that's something that I see the virtual is somewhat is a way because definitely you can get someone like you, your fans haven't seen you for a while. They're gonna bring direction. They're gonna sit back and see you. See with verses, a lot of people gonna sit back of who they really want to see and get the number up. Um, yeah, the virtual definitely though. I seen a couple of people that had some virtual concerts that I was feeling. That I felt like I was right into. Um, I know my people definitely that would be a good look for you out in Arizona partake. If you go out to Arizona, man, they got this partake shit. Virtual. It's nice little setup. And I definitely that'll be a good look for you to come out there. We definitely gonna chop it up more into that joint. Off recording for that, off recording.
But,
So
okay. Yeah,
so
set it
when
up,
is
man.
when Ghetto Struggle
Definitely.
when the exact date is dropping?
I'm dropping Friday.
Oh, this Friday?
I'm trying to drop it Friday. This coming
Oh, this
Friday.
Friday.
Trying
Oh.
to, man.
Yo, send me.
I got these. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say,
Word. I got.
send me the artwork for that junk. I want to get a tray. I want to chop. I want to break down on that tray. We're gonna get a tray up for you. I'm gonna put that on the next show. Have my
I
man
like that.
Daddy Smash put a tray made up for you. We ain't get to it real quick because I ain't know what artwork I was gonna get. But I wanna have the Ghetto Struggle artwork that I gotta grab from you.
It's gonna be nice, man. I really appreciate. Listen, man. I really appreciate that. Listen, this project just something I put together, man, just to drop, because I ain't dropped nothing in a minute. But now after I drop this, it's time to turn up. You know what I mean? To drop this album, and I'm gonna drop some projects this year. Me and YNX, I'm gonna tell it now. I don't care. He ain't gonna be mad, but he like when I promote this. But me and YNX, he do his own thing. Like that's my guy though. You know what I mean? But he do his own thing. But anytime I need him, I can call him. I can just hit him up, and he gonna come through. So we about to do this Slick Talk 2. Y'all heard Slick Talk 1, which you just played in the intro.
Yeah.
Now when it's 2 come out, it's gonna be almost that. It's gonna be that vibe, that boom bap, 90s, rough energy, sinister beat. And then YNX, as he always gonna body it. He always body it. We both bodied it, but he always murder it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do a project with YNX. You know what I mean? Do a match. It's gonna be a joint project with me and him.
Nah, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be
So yeah,
fire with a joint project. Y'all two, YNS and Shay Black. I already know.
all boom bap though, all boom bap, 90s. Listen, it's gonna be fire. Matter of fact, that's what we're gonna be working on after my album. So I mean, and he,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
get.
we work, we
I'm gonna chop it up
doing,
YNX and get him on this joint too. Chop it up and get that. For,
yeah, get him on here, man. Yeah,
real talk, real talk. Yeah. Then the Slick Talk. Then y'all drop Slick Talk too. Then y'all already dropped like just a single on that platform.
drop the single.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I mean, then you
All
talking
right,
about the vid about to drop. Y'all working on the vid. Okay,
video, you know,
okay. Yeah. Slick Talk 2 fire. That's what I fuck with Slick Talk 1 and 2. Definitely say listen to that joint. All right,
single.
man. Yeah. Huh?
Dropped it as a single, but you know, it's gonna be on the project. But dropped it as a single. The video about to drop.
That's gonna be on the Ghetto Struggles project, right?
Sir, yes, sir.
Hell yeah. That shit dropping Friday. Friday, my man Shay Black. All right, my man Shay. We gonna wrap it up. Everything. Um, lock everybody, all the viewers on the East Coast Connect people. Lock everybody where they can find you on the IG and Facebook.
Listen, you can find me on Instagram. Follow me. I really appreciate any support. You can follow me at Real Shade Black on my IG at Real Shade Black. And my Facebook, Shade Black. Just go tap in. You can see my life on there. I got it set up where you can see what I'm doing. I'm a regular person. I work a 9 to 5, but I do this rap shit. So I appreciate any support. Shout out East Coast Connect. Shout out ID Rich. All that. We gonna get it in every time. It's all love. Or
Already
forever.
heard.
What happened, man? I ain't forget what y'all did for me, man. I'm forever in debt, man. Real, man. You probably don't look out for me in this situation. So definitely, man. Forever in debt. Or
Man, already, man. My man Shay Black, man. Appreciate him coming through, man. You my third guest, and I appreciate you being my third guest. And this shit gonna be fire. We gonna have more to. We gonna have a part 2 after this Ghetto Struggle and more to it. I already know that. So, everybody lock into us. Like again, it's the East Coast Connect session featuring my man Shay Black. You're gonna catch us on all platforms, man. Catch you next time. You know what it is.
let me say this too before you go. Before we go ahead and download. I'm sorry, go ahead and tap into that Ghetto Pain, which is on all streaming platforms. It's a nice little project. Go ahead if you like that pain, you like that real struggle. It's called Ghetto Pain. It's already out right now. Tap in, and Ghetto Struggle will be dropping Friday. Just tap in.
Definitely tapping all that. At the end of this show right here on all platforms, Spotify, definitely I'm gonna put some Ghetto Pain tracks and that Slick Talk 2 we were talking about on there. Y'all can tap in when this shit drop. Um so yeah, once again, man, peace out everybody. Man, you know what it is, my man Shay Black.
Peace.